Welcome back. We are watching Witchblade. We are on season 2, episode 7. This one is called Static. The titles themselves haven't showed up too much in the episodes, so it must be more of a description of what the show is about. Static is kind of chaos, chaotic, noisemaker, a void. It just depends on what source you look at for how they use static, whether it's TV static or static like from your shoes on the carpet and you shock yourself, static shock. I don't know. So we'll have to see where things go in this one. The last 2 episodes have felt off to me. Let's see if we get back on track or not and kind of go from there. TV static. So we're picking up exactly where we left off. Are we going to get the lover this episode?
Right now on a destiny I never dreamed of.
It's cool seeing her reflection in it.
I'll catch up.
We are getting the lover this episode. I think it's a different guy this time, though. So she shocked him. That's not necessarily static. It was a stun gun. So it's not supposed to be Concubar. Remember, I can't say his name right.
What did this bellhop look like?
Like a chick in a bellhop suit.
And the blonde hair was probably a wig. So maybe the static is explaining her mind. They're here. Subliminal messaging. Aw, did you bring me your mouse? Seems like we're going to play fetch for a little bit. You ready? Ready? See how fast he returns it. Can she control other people's actions?
Mythically missing pieces of history. You want some of Catherine the Great's hair?
Not crazy about this ad.
Where you can log on and you can rock on because my nipples are dry and he needs food.
It was just really weird. That doesn't seem like him.
Gabriel, let go, let go. You all right? What?
Did it mark him?
Guy who says he knows a lot about it. He calls himself Cyberfaust.
And that's who's putting people up to all these murders? So that she'll come? I'm assuming they're doing the subliminal messages to get other people to do the killings.
Please don't. Stop.
So Lorelai's in on it?
I've been worried about her. She called me last night.
Is that the woman with the wig or somebody else? Emo? Before we had emo? I think this is pre-emo. Might have been right about the same time.
Dad, that's the good part of this job.
That person walked awfully close. And they had heels on.
Yeah, later, Gabriel. Thanks.
So is Cyberfaust Ian or is it somebody else? It's a weird flamboyancy. So now we find out if she's the one in the wig or if it's somebody else.
Number 2, it could be someone trying to cover up the fact that Lorelai's death was not a suicide.
Number 3, she could be making it up. Now the question is, did she make the tape or is somebody else possessing her with the tape? They're going to find her dead. So 3 women who committed suicide. We've got a man who was killed by being thrown out a window. Does she alternate between the women and men when she kills? Is it her or Ian? And how has the Witchblade not alerted Sarah yet? It's her, apparently. Earthquake? Reality and fantasy breaking. And she's going to push her into the abyss. The lady's a little extreme.
Do you understand now?
All
Do
connected.
you?
At least before there were reasons for his actions. His actions right now just, they have no reasons. So, the show has definitely lost its pep. And this might be why I have repressed memories of it. And why I couldn't remember much. I might have been purposely dismissive of this second season for some reason. Well, not for some reason, but because of how I'm feeling now. What? What is it? I know you want pets. You always want pets. What? She thinks the harder she rubs on my arm, the more I love it. You know, they're trying to show the psychiatrist as having, at that time, what was called multiple personality disorder. It's now called dissociative identity disorder. Although they only showed the one other personality. The part I don't like about, well, the acting was bad, for one, but the, as a mental health professional, the part that I didn't like about it is it puts in people's heads that folks who have a mental illness, whether it's dissociative identity disorder, hi, or a cat disorder, or whatever, do these evil, horrible crimes. And I don't know if she was the best one to have the answers for if somebody is hearing voices, if they're insane. And it all depends on the voices. I don't think she was the best one to ask that question to. Ian and his stranger and stranger mannerisms. There's not an explanation for it, and I think that's what's bothering me with him. Why are his mannerisms and behaviors getting weirder and weirder? You know, he was already a weird character to begin with. Why make him even more weird? Those are my basic responses to this episode. Not a lot to it. Again, not feeling thrilled with this part of the season. I don't know if I'm feeling disappointed because I had a lot of expectations going into this season, thinking, okay, we've rewound things. Now where are things going to go? How are we going to do things? And this might be the trouble with rewinding things is it ruins things. I think there's only a handful of film, whether it's TV or movie, that have been able to rewind time and people not feel disappointed in it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see what's in store for us in the next one. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.